Hey guys, KH Axel here. I would be recording this and then trying to edit it later, but the software on my computer is kind of messed up right now, so I'm going to be recording this live. Sorry if I have a bunch of mistakes and everything. Sorry for the quality again, but again, I know I've been posting a lot of videos about my Genexes, but the first one was to introduce them. The second one was talking about the underground members, and this one is a major deck update because they're going to be completely different from how you've seen them before. I believe I added some new cards into my extra deck, and I did some major changes into the deck itself, and I hope you guys like it. Deck seeds are still Granosaurus and number 17 Leviathan Dragon, and now I have number 34 Terabyte. I've added Frozen Fitzgerald in there, Guy the Fierce Knight, and I still have Flameville Iroquois and Genex Ally Triumph. And Ancient Fairy Dragon, Scrap Archfiend, and Genex Ally Triforce. And of course, still two Stardusts, one Red Dragon Archfiend and one Vandakite Argenix, and one Locomotion Argenix. Now getting to the deck itself, I have 41 cards in here. I didn't necessarily count how many monsters, spells, and traps and everything, but I still run my planner and an oracle. Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen. Sorry if it looks kind of funny or slanted. Still two black salvos. One of the things I changed is I used to run Genex Ally Birdmans, but now I run Spirit Reapers because Spirit Reapers, the only way they'll be blown off the field is probably either by like Dark Hole or something like Sakuretsu or anything, because it can be destroyed by battle. It can by effect, but I feel like I'm more protected this way. I have two Genex Ally remotes. I took out my controllers because these ones I could have, like, even with other tuners, I could make them act like they're controllers because of their effect. And it also has a high defense. I could just set it and use its effect. And three Genex Ally Birdmans, one Mystic Tomato, and two Argenix Turbos. And now I run three Genex Ally Crushers, one the Tricky, and another change that I've made is that I used to run Gores, but now I use Dark Arm Dragon. Two Monster Reincarnations. Now we're heading to one of the major changes, because this one kind of changed how my deck runs a little bit. It was kind of influenced by my Locomotion Argenix, because how I got to take control of my opponent's monsters. So I got to thinking, and some of my friends also helped suggest this idea where if I already use my Dark Hole and they have their best monster on the field and I have nothing to take it out with, all I have are weak monsters, and I used all my spells and trap cards or monsters with the effects that can destroy it. Now I'm able to just take control of them by like using 3 creature swaps, and I run Scapegoat also. Scapegoat can help me by either blocking their attacks or to help me sync for my Frozen Fitzgerald, or basically to switch them out by creature swap. I would run enemy controller in here, but it's just a matter of me getting some. I only have one right now. When I get more, I probably might add them because I could use them with the tokens also. I run 3 MSTs now, and also a Heavy Storm. I'm trying to be safe of their back road. kind of the experience of always trying to attack and the back row always just stopping me, or when I try to summon monster, either Solemn Judgment or Bottomless Pit, Heavy Storm or Mystic MST beforehand. And I still have my Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, but two cards that I've added in here, are Pot of Avarice and Burial from a Different Dimensions. I added Burial from a Different Dimensions because, well, the removal part where the Genex Ally Birdmans, once I use their effect, they're gone. So I would use Burial and bring them back, and then Pot of Avarice to add them to my deck, and I could draw. Or I could bring them back with Monster Reborn, or my Call of the Haunted. Sorry, my mind went completely blank there. I could also add them to my hand with Monster Reincarnations. I could also use Burials for when I use Dark Arm's effect, when I have to remove some monsters. I still have two Ultimate Offerings because I could still swarm the fields. Like, I have a Planner in my hand, swarm the field by bringing out Planner, then Birdman, because I would return Planner and add Birdmans to my hand, special them. Two Call of the Haunted, one Bottomless Pit, one Mirror Force, one Threatening Roar, and one Starlight Road. So yeah, that was update for my Genexes. So I think compared to my last deck profiling, they're really different. They run differently. I like this build. Sometimes it may take longer, or if I get a bad hand, but I could still adapt, because still the general idea of Genex is to where I search for the card and change my options still come in effect. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. And my next video would most likely be my new Banished Fish deck. Alright, thanks guys.